प्रचारणे निवेश शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश कारणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय. Reading from book continue from Rahasya. So a few verses later, Prabodhanand Saraswati says that if Lord Chaitanya would not have mercifully revealed these secrets, who would have ever heard the wonderful words, pure love of Krishna? Who would have known the glories of the holy name? Who would have entered the great sweetness of the forest of Vrindavan? Who would have understood Sri Radha, who is filled with the most wonderful sweetness of the nectar of pure love? It is only because Lord Chaitanya Chandra has mercifully revealed all this that we can experience it. Chaitanya Charitamrita, text 130. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's astonishing mercy can make iron hard hearts melt, and even sinful people can then experience stream of tears of love while they chant, brought about by their own transcendental realizations. It is my sincere request to all those who read this book that they seek Lord Chaitanya's mercy and become empowered to progress without stumbling on the path of bhakti. What does it mean to seek Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy? It means thinking of him, his pastimes, and his teachings, and pleasing him by doing his will. After having awakened faith in Lord Chaitanya, one should follow the instructions he gave to one and all. 1. Chant the holy name of Krishna always. Instruct everyone to follow Lord Krishna's orders as they are given in the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. And in this way, become a spiritual master and try to liberate everyone in this land. Lord Chaitanya promised that anyone who followed these instructions would not be obstructed in their spiritual advancement, even if they stayed at home and lived a sinless life. Such followers, he said, would soon experience the Lord's company. Sri Prabhupada comments, if a devotee follows these instructions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he lives in the company of the Lord. Wherever he lives, he converts the place into Vrindavan and in Navadvip. This means that materialisms cannot touch him. This is the secret of success for one advancing in Krishna consciousness. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 7.129 purport. If you think that even the great sages in earlier times could not attain the highest stages of Krishna Prema, and therefore it is too difficult for you, an average person living in the 20th century, please remember that mercy can stretch past the gap of our disqualifications. Please try to give up your doubts and take full shelter at Lord Gauranga's lotus feet and his sweet and instructive pastimes. You will see miracles unfold in your life. However, without sincerely and fervently begging Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for the divine name, it will not be possible to have this highest gift of God realization. Let us conclude with a verse by Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur that explains how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's merciful glance is needed so that the holy name can deliver everyone. Oh, brother and sister, even if you chant the wonderful and powerful names of Lord Krishna, and even if you meditate on his brilliant and charming transcendental form, which creates auspiciousness for the entire world, you still cannot hope to attain the splendid nectar of pure love of Krishna. If the merciful glance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does not fall on you, Chaitanya Charitamrita, verse 82, everyone who understands and applies the profound teachings of this little book will have the amazing experience of seeing how their spiritual life will blossom and they will be carried to the highest levels of God realization by the mercy of my spiritual master who has taken compassion on this empty hearted neophyte. I have tried to share some of the truths he revealed. If I have served my readers with these points even a little bit, I will consider my endeavor to have been successful. Hare Krishna. Are we continuing, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu, you can continue this one.
Okay. Engage lust and his comrades in the spirit of Yukta Vairagya, appropriate renunciation. As we frequently have experienced, repressing mundane tendencies never works in the long run. Rather, transforming them by bringing them into contact with the purifying nature of devotional service is more effective. Lust and similar qualities carry tremendous emotional energy. If we can harness that energy and use it to propel to us toward Krishna, we can quickly become successful in curbing these otherwise harmful tendencies. However, it takes attention, honesty, and discrimination to do so. Otherwise, these qualities might work against us. Here is Bhaktivinoda Thakur's description of how to engage lust and its comrades. Use his words with care. You are riding a wild Mustang when you deal with lust, anger, and greed. A devotee engages his lust in discussing topics about Krishna and maintaining his Vaishnava family based on service to Krishna. He never engages in sinful activities, such as enjoying the wives of others, accumulating more money than he requires, desiring name and fame, cheating, or stealing. He uses his anger against those who are envious of Krishna and the Vaishnavas. In this way, he remains aloof from materialistic association. He avoids subduing and torturing others. Thus, his anger transforms into the deep tolerance of a tree. He uses his greed to relish the mallows of ecstatic love for Krishna and thereby does not bother to eat palatable foods, wear opulent clothes, enjoy beautiful women, or accumulate unlimited wealth. He uses his tendencies to be illusion, to experience transcendental mallows, and to become bewildered by the beauty of Krishna's pastimes and the Vaishnava's characteristics. He engages pride in Krishna's service, thus renounce the pride coming from high birth, wealth, beauty, education, followers, and bodily strength. He totally renounces envy and violence towards others by regulating his life in this way. He does not have the opportunity to commit sin. Sajjana Toshini 8.9.
Thank you, sir. You can summarize.
So, in today's reading, the summary is the importance of mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because if we go approach and direct uh, Shri Krishna, we may not be able to attain him, but to attain Krishna's mercy, we need Krishna's mercy, we need Radharani's mercy, and to get Radharani's mercy, we need mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And to get Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, we need a disciplic succession's blessing. So it's very important that we get the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to attain Krishna Prema. And how do we get that mercy? The most important thing is that to honor somebody, we should follow their instructions. As Srila Prabhupada always used to say that if you love me, then you follow my instructions. Same way, if we love Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, want to get his mercy, we need to follow his instructions, like chant holy name always, and then instruct Lord Krishna's orders from Sri Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, become a scholar, and then also become spiritual master. The spiritual master also means, preach in your family. Preach anybody comes in contact with you. You don't have to be uh, super good, to go and preach everyone, but whoever comes in contact with you, lead by example. So by seeing you, your close one can transform and you become their spiritual master. So this way, by following Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instructions, we can please him, and if he pleases, automatically Srimati Radharani gives us her mercy, and Krishna default gives his mercy too. Also, Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentions here in later that how do we use our material things into the service of the Lord? So there are different ways you can do that. Lust, all the anger, pride, all of them, they all come from spiritual world. So they all have a foundation in spiritual world. So that means they are not bad. It's just that how we use it is important. And that's why the definition of Yukta Vairagya comes in, that everything we can use in service of Krishna, like anger, we can use in service of Krishna too, like Lord Hanuman. He used anger to destroy Lanka, and he used anger in the right way. Same way here we can use Vaishnava anger towards people who are offending Vaishnavas, right? So in the right way. So the same way, lust we can use to engage more and more service of Krishna. So there is always a way that anything that we have, we can always transform into service of Krishna. And that's only possible by chanting carefully and with rapt attention of holy name. And that holy name transforms everything, our, our tendency into service of Krishna.